Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We start Monday at Business Today Television on a very strong note as far as markets are concerned. The buoyancy and the buoyant part of Dalal Street is back into action. Remember, there are two or three interesting developments as far as this week is concerned. First of all, middle of the week, Wednesday is a holiday because of Sri Ganesh Chaturthi. So it's a short truncated week. We also have the final expiry of August on Thursday, which is 28th. So that is also something that is on the head of traders, as also two important events from the geopolitical space. The deadline for imposing additional 25% tariffs on Indian merchandise exports to the US is also this week. Separately, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is headed towards China and Japan to boost investment as well as talk about respective bilateral trades. So it's a busy week for traders, and that's the reason, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Thursday and Friday were down days for the market, and the Nifty is now back in gains, 0.3% higher at 24,950, which is an 80-point uptick. There's a nice shade of green across Dalal Street. We tracked 19 indices for you, 16 of them are in the green, and the top gainer, hold your breath, is the IT index, 2.7% higher, 36,391. Remember, there was pain all of July as far as the Nifty IT index is concerned. I'll request the PCR to kindly file the long-term chart of the Nifty IT index. Lots of pain in the month of July. We had seen the index drop 9.4%. This month, the index is already up 3%, of which 2.7% is today's rally. So that's how the structure is of the market. If you see the daily chart of the Nifty IT index, it is still way below 200-day moving average, as also the 365-day moving average. So there's a lot of space for this catch-up rally to happen as far as markets are concerned on the cash side. Now, in terms of outperformers within the IT index, lots of strength which is coming into Infosys, 3.1% higher. Infosys today is the third most active counter on the National Stock Exchange. Already 609 crores has been traded in Infosys, and within IT, strong gains in TCS, 3% higher, 3144. Look at how Wipro is moving, 3.4% higher, Emphasis 3.2% higher, and of course HCL Tech, Persistent, Oracle Financials all up between 2 and 3%. They have very strong volumes as well. Look at Emphasis, the gains are 3.2%. We are at 11:04 a.m. That means almost 2 hours of trade are done, and already the volume is 2x, which is 7,12,000. Similarly, strong volume-led move coming into Oracle Financial Services, 1.8 times 5-day average is traded. All this is deep value buying, ladies and gentlemen. Look at TCS. This is a stock that deserves mention. TCS was almost at 3,000 rupees in the month of August last week, a low of 3,011. Now at 3144, and if you see somewhere in August last year same time, the stock was at 4574. So 4574 minus 3100, you have 1500 rupees shaved off, and that is basically a 32% correction in the stock price. No wonder you have a lot of value buying coming in at current levels as far as TCS is concerned. And of course, today's volumes are about 15.2 lakh shares as far as India's top performing exporter of software services is concerned. Similarly, you have a new high in several counters within the NSE 500. Look at eClerx. This is again a software services company, 4172, 7% higher. You have a record high on hotel chain Lemon Tree, almost 170 rupees. You have a record high on HDFC as also TVS Motors, HDFC AMC, my apologies, and of course TVS Motors. So these are stocks that are doing well immensely in the market, and if you look at how the advanced decline is in today's trade, about 1500 shares, 1550 shares are in the green, 1000 shares are in the red. So that's an easy 3:2. For every 2 shares in the red, you have 3 in the green. And of course, the rally is led by the IT stocks, the realty stocks, the metal stocks. Mid-cap select 100 is also a index that's up 0.5%. Within the broader NSE 500, you have 313 shares in the green. So broader structure of the market is really good for 2 or 3 reasons, which are the following. GST rejig is happening, which should take place before the Shera, and that's the reason why you see a strong move coming into auto stocks, a strong move coming into consumer durable stocks. All of these will see duties being cut, taxes being cut, and of course demand coming ahead of the festival season. So autos is a clean buy as far as markets are concerned. Look at how Maruti is at a record high. Look at how TVS Motors is moving through strong gains. So these are 2 or 3 sectors which are no-brainers at this point of time. As also the monsoon has been very good, and that puts in a lot of money into rural India. Therefore, Hero Motors, which is a pure rural play as far as the two-wheeler space is concerned. Look at how iShare has moved over the past so many days. And of course, you have a strong move coming into stocks such as Subros, which is from the auto ancillary space. Subros makes air conditioners for cars. It's the largest maker of air conditioners, and therefore a 3.2% uptick on Subros as well. Banco India up 1.9%, 591, and that's how, ladies and gentlemen, stocks are moving across the board as far as prices are concerned. In terms of overall volume buzzers, you have Yes Bank 2.2% higher at 19.72. You have NetWeb Technologies 1.5% higher at 2,356. So the mood is fairly buoyant on Dalal Street at this point of time. We are looking forward to a GST rejig. We are looking forward to festival demand coming into the second half of the economy. We are looking at good monsoons, therefore lots of additional free cash flow in the hands of rural India. And of course, we are also looking at bad news ending as far as Q1 earnings are concerned. They were painful, and at this point of time, no more such pain is expected on the Dalal Street. Therefore, you see this bounce as far as the Nifty is concerned. One more point I wanted to mention as far as Nifty is there on a weekly basis. Remember, we've had 2 weeks of gains, which is 1% last week, and before that we have 1.1%. So roughly 2.5% is what the Nifty has gained, and somewhere early last week we had a high of about 25,150. That needs to be taken out, ladies and gentlemen, for the momentum to begin, and most likely we will have it this week for 2 reasons. One, IT has started to fire back, and IT is a very, very important component of the Nifty. We have 83 points higher on the Nifty today. Let us see how many of them are coming in from IT stocks. That should be very easy. Infosys contributes 38 points, TCS contributes 20 points, HCL Tech contributes 7 points. In the green are Reliance, Wipro and Eternal as well. So they are 5, 5 and 4 points. What's pulling the Nifty down is ICICI Bank. So IT, ladies and gentlemen, will drive the Nifty higher over the next 2 or 3 sessions. Remember, Wednesday is a holiday, Tuesday is tomorrow a day, and then of course Thursday will be the final expiry of FNO for August. So please keep all these very, very important events in mind. We have a holiday truncated week, and we have major events in the market. All of them should be positive for the market. Vignaharta aa rahe hain, तो वो सारी परेशानियां बाज़ार की हमसे छीन के ले जाएंगे और अच्छा मौका और अच्छा मोमेंटम आपको सितंबर में आता हुआ दिख सकता है. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. आई विल बी बैक एट 2 PM विद अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गेस्ट फ्रॉम HDFC Securities. Please do keep tuned. Thank you.
We are joined by Arunesh Chawla, who's the Secretary of DIPAM. Thank you for joining us on Business Today, sir. Sir, I want to start by asking you that what are the government's targets with respect to disinvestment, and where are we standing at, and what can we expect further?
As I mentioned during the